Hello everyone, my name is Sasha Bonasin and I'm a psychic medium, and this is my monthly horoscope tarot card reading, and it's for you, my gorgeous Gemini, for December 2017. So it's for you, my lovely Gemini, for December 2017. Okay, on the 5th of December 2017, it is going to be a rather special day for you, a rather significant day for you. Whether you are working, whether you're working for the company, whether you're self-employed, whether you're looking for a job, 5th of December, it is going to be a ridiculously significant day, because this is going to be your own personal day. This is going to be the day when you are going to not only be able to feel, sense the way people recognize. You're not only going to be able to feel and sense the actual recognition. This is going to be the day when you're just going to be able to have the whole perception on what you have done so far and how good you are with your job, how good you are at what you do, and how far you have actually progressed. With other words, the 5th of December, it's going to be the day when you're actually going to be recognized. But it's not only about the recognition. I have to say, and I have to stress, that this is going to be split in few different things, because some of you are actually going to get some kind of promotion. Some of you are actually going to get some kind of pay rise. And for those of you who are actually looking for a job, for those of you who are actually looking for work, this is going to be a very special day, because there is something going to manifest on this day. Something is going to come towards you, and there is going to be a really fantastic offer that you're actually going to have. And this is not just any type of offer. This is not just any type of job. You see, this is just going to be something really good and something very interesting. And automatically, when you actually start thinking about it, automatically when you focus on it, you just immediately you are going to be able to sense how good this job is going to be. So there is something quite different going to happen with this job. So if you're looking for a job, just expect something. It may not necessarily happen on the 5th of December, but you will hear about it, you will see something, you will be aware of the fact that there is just something very special going to come towards you, very special offer. If you are retired, for example, this is also going to be a very important day, because there is a certain opportunity going to come towards you, and just don't miss it, because this opportunity is going to be very, very interesting, and it's going to turn into something very special later on. This is just the beginning. This is just the start. The second important day is going to be on the 18th of December. Do you know why the 18th of December is going to be? The 18th of December is going to be important because you are going to realize something quite interesting about yourself. You are going to realize something quite important about yourself, and you are actually going to surprise yourself with your own achievement and with this particular realization. This realization that you are going to have is going to come literally out of the blue, and this realization is also going to kind of make you start thinking about certain changes when it comes to your life in general, when it comes to your career, when it comes to what you do and what you focus on a daily basis. And this particular realization is going to come through someone very successful, to some kind of business leader or some kind of leader, you see. And this particular person is actually kind of going to motivate you to actually go on the next stage of your life. But this wouldn't happen if this particular person didn't motivate you or didn't inspire you, shall I say like that, in a certain way. The 23rd of December is the third important day. The 23rd of December, I just want you to kind of pay attention, because you are going to come across a certain situation, but that particular situation is going to be a little bit unknown to you, which means that on another hand, you will be kind of tested without you even realizing. But before you are tested, you are going to be facing a certain situation in your life, okay? And it this certain situation that you are going to be facing is going to be something completely new, something completely unknown. So therefore, it's going to require from you to act in a different way. So on the 23rd of December, my advice would be just to actually, whatever you do, give a 1000%. Whatever you have on this particular day, just give a 1000%. Whatever you do, give a 1000%, because what is going to happen, the bottom line is that whatever you do on this day, day, it's going to come back to you like 10,000 times. So if you do something really, really great, you know, it's going to come back like tens of thousands of times more in a most positive way. You will see exactly what I mean, because the bottom line here again is that you are going to feel really good about yourself. You are going to feel really great about yourself. And also for those of you that might have lost some kind of confidence for whichever reason, 23rd of December is going to be very significant, because after this moment, after this point, a lot is going to change in a good way, in a positive way, and it's all going to come through your own personal confidence. And you will see exactly what I mean. Also, when it comes to the actual numerology and when it comes to the actual number 2 is really, really important when it comes to you, my gorgeous Geminis, for December 2017. Number 2 is all about two people getting together. So what is going to happen? This is not only necessarily to do with the lovers. You see, number 2 is also giving us a sign that actually when it comes to our relationships, when it comes to our partners, husband, wife, you know, whichever problem that you might have been facing, you know, you are going to sort it out. This is going to be very important month for relationships and for those of you that are in relationships because of that number 2. And number 2 is telling us, as I said, that two people are going to get closer together. But it's not only about that. It's about the fact that two people might have had problems. Two people had a certain problem that didn't maybe find a solution for, and things like that. So it's a very good and wonderful month for those of you that are in relationships, because things are finally going to get sorted. And on another hand, what else I was going to say, number 2 also means that there is somebody going to kind of come back in from your past, not necessarily a lover. It is going to be a friend. It is going to be somebody who's just going to come back into your life slowly out of the blue. Somebody from your past, not necessarily your lover, maybe a friend, maybe somebody from your childhood and things like that. However, this is going to be really, really positive. So somebody is going to be back into your life. Another thing that I was going to say, you see, when it comes to the actual health, I'm seeing this again. It is going to be a problem with digestion. It is going to be a problem with stomach. And I know I've seen this before, and I'm seeing this again. And it seems like lots of you Geminis, my gorgeous Geminis, had problems with digestion throughout 2017, throughout this year in general, because I've seen this quite a few times now, which is nothing unusual. It does happen, you see. So it's just basically my advice would be, when you have a problem with digestion, or when I see like a slight sensitivity there in that particular area, just make sure that you drink water, make sure that you eat really healthy, and of course make sure that you exercise and that you eat as healthy as possible. And also what I always stress is try to drink water. Try to avoid any juices or anything like that. Just try to drink water maybe throughout December 2017 to flush out all those nasty toxins out of the body. And also the water is really, really good for you. And maybe try to eat like lots of fruit and vegetables and things like that, and try to avoid like chemicals and heavy foods, and try to eat as natural as possible. But on another hand, what else I was going to say, when it comes to health, when it comes to the energy, again, it is going to be quite good month, because most of the time you are going to be having lots of energy, and you are going to be bursting with energy and bursting with positivities. I mean, bursting with energy and having lots of energy will have a really beautiful impact on you, and beautiful impact on your work, on people around you, and your family members and things like that. So this is a really good thing, because when I see that the energy levels are going to be so good, that are going to be so great, the best is to make the most of it. When I say make the most of it, just try to go out, try to with your work, with your job and everything you do, try to give a 1000%, because whatever you give, you know, it's going to again bounce back to you. But because you are going to be having lots of energy, everything is going to be even better, and you're going to do everything with ease. And that's why I think that this is really, really good. Now, going to the beginning of December 2017, I really want to warn you that there is going to be like a certain competition that you are going to be going through. This competition may may not be necessarily, all right, okay, it's competition, written competition, we're having competition tomorrow. No, no, no. You may not be aware of this competition, but I just want to I want to make you aware that maybe job, maybe you know, your college, maybe your university, you know, you are going to be part of the certain competition, which means that people will be watching you, people will be judging you. So whatever you do on that particular day, whatever you are, whatever you do in the first part of December, just to let you know that you are going to be watched, you are going to be judged, not in a nasty way, not in a horrible way, like, oh, paranoia, everybody's watching me. No, this is some kind of like a markup. This is some kind of secrecy going on. So if it's a college, university, or if it's a work, or if you are retired, it all depends what you focus on. Who could be watching you, who could be maybe judging you, and who could be marking you down, you see. So this is what I just want you to pay attention to. Or maybe you think that you're gonna be kind of a part of the competition at the end of December, but this is actually part of the competition. It's actually starting at the beginning of December. So all I want you to know, all I want you to realize is just like kind of have your eyes open and just again give you 1000% whatever you do, and just, you know, just to be aware that there is going to be some kind of competition and people are going to be making some kind of a choice. Okay, and basically that competition, it's actually going to be quite important. That this is going to reflect on you, because this is going to be reflect on you again, and it is going to be part of what I said of the 5th of December. This is all very close to that day, 5th of December, that I say, because this is all going to boil down to the fact that there is going to be a fantastic recognition, there is going to be fantastic achievement, there is going to be a fantastic step in the right direction. And this could be absolutely anything, even when it comes to like college and university. You know, maybe you will just end up going towards a slightly different direction, or you will end up with more rewards, and then you're just going to end up with a whole new idea. Because what is going to happen, and why I think that this is really important, and why I think that December is so important for you, honestly, this is quite interesting month for you, my gorgeous Geminis, because after this moment, after this point, by the time we get to the mid-December, there is the realization that you are going to have, and it is going to be followed by that recognition, and this is all going to be involving some kind of ending. You will, by the mid-December 2017, you will want to end certain part of your life. You will want to end certain stage of your life. You will want to start over, not completely over, but start over with things that you wanted to do before, the things that you had in your mind before. They're all going to be boiling down, and you will want to kind of start over with things that you were thinking about quite a while back, but you were just waiting for the right time, you were just waiting for the right moment. And you're also going to realize in mid-December that you just have to kind of look at the things from a slightly different perspective, look at the things from a slightly different angle, and you are going to see the whole new world. And after that point, your wishes are going to be kind of fulfilled when it comes to your finances, and when it comes to, not necessarily that you're going to have so much money, you're going to get money like in mid-December, but this sign, this realization, very important realization when it comes to your finances, that is just automatically going to make you like this. Absolutely brilliant. And also you're gonna realize how good you are, you're gonna realize how special you are, you're gonna realize that things that you have done so far that are going to be very valuable, that are very valuable, and this is just going to make you put a really big smile on your face. And it is going to be it is going to be genuinely a time of really fantastic positivity, because it's all down to you being so good. It's all down to your own skills. It's all down to your own special skills that you have, and everything that you have done so far. So when it comes to December, you know, whether you're working or whether you're looking for a job, it's a very, very important month, because this is the month when you're just going to not be able to sense your own achievements so far, but it's just clarity is going to be shining on absolutely everything, every stage of your life in December. And that's why having energy at around this time, having energy levels so good, this is going to be absolutely bombastic combination. And I can see you buzzing, and I can see you feeling really, really good about yourself. Okay, there is, by the time we get to the third part of December, you see, there is just like a little bit like, you know, there is going to be the situation in the third part of December that you're going to have, that you're really going to be disappointed with somebody. Someone is going to disappoint you, and this particular person who is going to disappoint you, I'm sorry, it is someone who is going to be related to your work, or it's going to be related, somebody who is going to be maybe at the college, at university, if you are at the college at university, or if you are retired, where you go to meet with people, where you go to, maybe you have a hobby, or you go and paint somewhere, or you go and dance somewhere, you go take photos somewhere, it depends. Wherever you go to meet with people on like a regular basis, there is just someone that is just really going to disappoint you, and someone is going to show their face, and their face is not going to be the prettiest, and you're not going to be able to believe like that you are so disappointed. But this is life, and we do get disappointed, and sometimes certain people are meant to be part of our life for a while, and then they're not part of our life anymore. It just depends on our own personal spiritual journey. I always talk about that. Each person in this life will teach us a different lesson. So there is a certain lesson to be learned here. There could be like about 3 other people involved. 3 other people might be involved here as well. But there is a one particular person in general that is actually going to really, really surprise you. It's really going to make you realize to just kind of start acting around them in a slightly different way. And also you're going to realize that that person just became a burden to you. There is going to be some kind of burden attached to this person, because this person is somebody who's like maybe like a little bit difficult. This person is somebody who's like maybe like a little bit stroppy sometimes, and this person is sometimes somebody who has got a slightly like a heavy energy, and this energy is going to become even more heavier after this point, after this moment. My advice would be to just kind of keep certain things to yourself at the end of December, okay? Keep certain things to yourself. Anything that's to do with like your own personal things, personal life, your finances, financial situations and things like that, anything personal, just try to keep it to yourself, so somebody don't try to take something against you like that, you know, if you could say. And this is my advice would be, okay? And also the end of December I really like for you, because the end of December you're going to be buzzing, and you will really be focusing on what you want to do next. You will get your vavavoom back. So for those of you maybe that were like a little bit down, or for those of you maybe that didn't have many changes in your life, and for those of you that they were kind of felt stuck, for those of you that didn't see any new beginnings or anything like that, the end of December is going to be really good, because you're going to get all your power back. You're going to be perked up completely, and you're going to like kind of feel really good, and you're gonna get the positivity back. You know, the positivity that some of you maybe have lost, or some of you maybe were waiting for the right time to start concentrating on different areas in your life, or the next stages in your life. So this is going to come at the end of December. So I think it's quite good, because it's all going to be about future planning quite a lot. And also the end of December is quite cute, because it's going to make you realize and make you look at a bigger picture, like a big picture when it comes to your life, and the big picture like especially when it comes to people from your past. You will be thinking about people from your past. You will be thinking about your people in the, you know, like your friends from the childhood and things like that. It's just, it's quite nice to stay in touch with people. Sometimes we lose touch with people, but it's quite nice to think in this way, because I think that this is just something you're gonna feel like you really want to revisit your childhood, or you will suddenly feel like a need to think about what happened with your childhood friends you haven't seen in a really long time, or not necessarily childhood, but it could be like a friends you haven't seen in a really long time, and things like that. And you see what is very interesting, it's like also when it comes to the actual work and when it comes to job, you see it's going to be really good, and it's going to be really positive, and this is what is going to be quite enhanced. You see, financial situation is going to change for you this month for the better, and also when it comes to work, you will be kind of tested, and and also it is going to be really, really good. I really would kind of highly suggest, like you see, I have a brand new jewelry on my website. You see, I would highly suggest something like a black tourmaline. You see this beautiful black tourmaline? This is the part of my brand new range, and it's on my website. My website is at the bottom, and this black tourmaline crystal is going to be absolutely significant, especially when it comes to that person at the end of December, or any person who means us, like, let's say, harm, or any person who has got a negative energy around us or against us. You see, it depends. We can get affected by it. And by wearing a black tourmaline is, as I said 1000 times, black tourmaline is one of the most powerful psychic crystals, psychic stones, because it will protect you against all sorts of negative energy. So to protect ourselves, I would highly suggest to get like a black tourmaline. This little beauty comes with like a sterling silver and sterling silver chain as well. Okay, and what else I was going to say, and because you are going to be going through changes when it comes to your work, what I mentioned earlier, when it comes to your financial situation, and you are going to be tested, I would also highly suggest to have something to wear like this, something absolutely, this is a must to wear. This is green aventurine. Green aventurine is absolutely brilliant, and green aventurine you can also get on my website. And this is also beautiful crystal set in sterling silver, and it comes with a sterling silver chain. But what this beautiful green aventurine is going to do, it is going to be very good for your physical and for your emotional balance, which is what I think that you're going to really benefit from. And also green aventurine is absolutely going to be brilliant in general to wear throughout the year, to bring like to attract wealth, for the good financial situations, for good luck and things like that. This beautiful crystal is very, very essential for you to have indeed. And also, what else I was going to say is, for those of you that are actually single, you are going to be socializing a lot throughout December 2017, especially at the end of December 2017. I can see you socializing a lot. I can see you having a great time, and there is somebody that is going to start manifesting in your life, and this is only going to start happening at around the end of December 2017. There is a very interesting person that you are going to meet, but this particular person that you are going to meet, and this is for those of you that are single, you are going to meet through somebody who you already know, and there are going to be other people around you. There's going to be some kind of celebration, people will be celebrating, and you are going to meet somebody. And this person, what you will think about this person automatically is very serious, very smart, quite intelligent, but the most powerful feelings about this person that you are going to have is the fact that there's something very significant about their security, something very significant about their power, and it's just like this person is coming from very, very important family with like some kind of like very important education, shall I say, and lots of people in this family have been doing this particular same business. It's some kind of same business that this family is connected to, and they have been all doing this particular same business at the same time. Same business, like for a really, really long time, like a really family business. These are people are hardworking, smart, intelligent professionals, and this is how they are. And this is exactly the energy of this person that you are going to feel, that you're going to be able to get, that you're going to be able to connect. You may not necessarily start like kissing this person or something like that. First, I see like two people are starting to talk to each other, and first I see like a little bit of a friendship, a little bit getting closer together, and then later on I can see this like turning into some kind of relationship that is going to become very, very special later on. Okay, what I want to say now, I really, really wish you all the best this Christmas. Happy Christmas if you're celebrating, Merry Christmas, and also Happy New Year. I wish you all the best, and thank you so much for sticking with me all this time. Please don't forget to like my video, don't forget to comment, don't forget to share me on Facebook, Twitter, and of course don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you already haven't done so. Thank you ever so much for watching. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium.